Hi everybody, welcome to Tarot by Ginger's card of, actually we're doing a weekly reading for the week of May 8th to 14th, and this will be for Capricorn, Aquarius, and for Pisces. All right, so we're going to start with Capricorn, right? That's the card that's up, right? Where did I put my other ones? Here they are. Let me put them here. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to pull you an oracle card from the what is it called, the Wild Unknown Archetypes, and this deck is by the woman who did the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Wild Unknown Oracle. So these are the archetypes, and this will be your energy for the week of May 8th to 14th 2022. Hope you're all having a great week so far. Everybody's readings have been really great. We're in a slow time since Saturn has been with us center stage since March of 2020. Things that we're hoping for are taking forever because Saturn's in our realm. Saturn will be moving out in March of 2023, but it doesn't mean that we don't put in the footwork. We need to put in the footwork to reach our goals. We're just being asked not to force things, to be patient and diplomatic. And let's see, what else? So my astrologers, the ones I listen to on YouTube, say that we really need to be diplomatic and not to force it, that good things will come. So here we go for Capricorn. Your archetype is the threshold. Wow. I love thresholds. All right, it's time. See, you're moving forward. You're moving over the threshold, or you're at the threshold. Let's see what this means. XLV. Okay, the threshold for Capricorn. What a fiery card. The door, the gate, the initiation. All right, here you go. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one, however. You have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. So this is like the Tower card, frankly. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend, just take that one necessary step forward toward the future that calls you. So when we're in the light, this is about growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. When we're in the shadow, this is about resisting, refusal to grow, barriers, and boundaries. So I like to say, I was in a retreat recently and somebody brought up the threshold, and I'm like, well, is that the place where God kind of gives me a good kick to get across it, you know? And that's kind of what this is like. It's not something that you're going to do willingly. It's like you have to be pushed to get over this threshold. But what's on the other side, you're in the darkness now, but you'll be in the light once you go over this threshold, okay? So that's your energy for the week. That's what you're facing. That's what you're coming to terms with right now. All right, I'm using the Lover's Path Tarot. And I'm going to pull a few cards. And the first card out will be who you are, who you hope to be, who you see yourself as. We'll determine that. And the second card out will be the situation. All right, so let's see what we have here for Capricorn for the week of May 8th to 14th, 2022. Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers, please help bring forward Message for Capricorn for their highest good. Let me do one more shuffle. Okay. I need to bring this light a little closer, I think. That's the problem. There we go. That's a lot better, I think. Okay, here we go, Capricorn. First card out is Judgment. So here's your higher calling that's calling you over the threshold that you don't see yet. Maybe you feel it. You may feel it coming. Sometimes I feel the thresholds. I feel like there's something coming around the corner, though I don't know exactly what that is. So I'm going to say this is your come around the corner moment. And then your situation is the Prince of Wands. So you're being called over the threshold to some new adventure. It's going to be a new passionate desire of your heart kind of venture. And card number 3 is what happens when you put 1 and 2 together. So when we take you in the situation, we get justice. Are you seeking justice, Capricorn? There may be some justice necessary for you. The next card is, what is this built upon? What is the foundation that this is built upon? And it says it's built upon power. This is the Emperor. And all the cards in this, the Lover's Path Tarot, all of the major arcana cards have a famous love affair on them from mythology. And this one happens to have Arthur and Guinevere. This is the Emperor, so you have great power and authority and leadership. That's what this is based upon. So there's leadership in your future. The next card is, what is the opportunity for change here? What is this about? Well, it has to do with give and take. It has to do with learning that in order to receive, we also have to give, and vice versa. So this is a karmic lesson of sorts. It has to do with something in the material world. Have you been the one who's giving, giving, giving? Have you had enough? Sometimes you need to be on the receiving end. And it's interesting because what happens with this karmic basis here is that we have the Magician. Merlin and Vivian are the lovers on this card of the Magician. So there's a spiritual aspect to this whole situation and how it's going to play through and play out. And from the very beginning, we can see that it does have a very spiritual aspect because we have Judgment. That is the card of the higher calling. Archangel Gabriel is on the Judgment card calling you up to be brave and be bold. The next card, what is your raw power, your individual agency? Well, it is your ability in the working world. This is very interesting. This is a collaborative effort. So here's the give and take. Learning about the give and take, guess what? It takes collaboration. It's not just you giving, you receiving. It's a group effort. It's about the group, I'm going to say. It's not just about you. That's what I'm going to say about that card. It takes a group of people to build that tower, that beautiful tower that's been built. And the focus, you take that raw power, that individual agency, and you put it with a group of people who have the same heart and soul toward this project. And how do you channel it? Well, I'm going to say the Princess of Cups is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is very innocent. like you, starting out on something new. It's a new beginning that you have here. And so she's not, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm having a trouble with words today. She's not, she's, what is it? Oh my goodness. She is not experienced. That's what I want to say. She doesn't have the experience yet. She's just the student. She's a creative, psychic, very psychic, intuitive student. So you're going to take this raw power that you have and you're going to channel it psychically, because it's as though you are walking in the dark right now. You're walking in the dark and you have to use your senses to get through this situation. And your outcome is you're going to cross that threshold flying. You're going to fly through this threshold. So let me take a look at this and see what we have here. The outcome will be justice, because this Eight of Wands is always good news. It's always flying in the right direction for you, for your betterment. These are really beautiful cards. It's very spiritual. You have Judgment. You have the Emperor. You have the Magician. You have Justice. Out of 9 cards, you have 4 of them are major arcana cards. There's a lot of divine development here. So you are being called up across that threshold. This is a once in a lifetime event, I'm going to say. And it's just starting. I mean, you've been feeling it coming. It's been coming, but you don't know where it's taking you. And you're not going to know this week. You don't know this week where it's going to take you, but it has something to do with karma, with giving and receiving. And I feel that you are the giver. You feel like you're constantly giving, constantly giving. I'm going to say that by the end of this reading, you're going to be receiving more than you've been given. And this is a very karmic kind of outcome as well. So you're walking through the darkness. You don't know where it's going to take you yet, but before the end of the week, at least by the end of the month, you're going to know where this is going to be taking you, because it's going to be moving fast and you're going to be over this threshold, at least by the end of this month, no doubt. I'll be curious to see what your weekly readings look like going forward, Capricorn. So let's see what, so this is really kind of, there's a lot hidden here. There's a lot unknown to this tarot reader anyway, about what this situation, this give and take situation is about. It could have to do with you being an employer and seeing employees coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. And you feel like you're just giving, giving, giving. So maybe you need to look at, why are these employees coming and going, coming and going? What is it about the way you're operating your business that you're investing all this money in all of these employees who come and go and come and go? Or it could be that you have children who are constantly needing your attention when they're grown adults. What is that about? You know, what is that about? Or could it be that you're in a relationship where you feel like you're giving and you're giving and you're giving? What are you getting in return? What are you getting in return? That's the question for you. What are you getting in return? It could be that it's coming time for this relationship to end. That's a possibility. But that ending definitely brings you to the precipice of a beautiful new beginning. That's what I'm seeing here. And you're going to feel like you're walking in the dark, but there is so much divinity in this reading, so much power behind this entire reading. It's pretty heavy. So, all right, I'm going to pull you a mudra card. Mudras are hand gestures that open up particular chakras in our body. And when we're going through these kinds of times, sometimes we can use a little help opening up certain chakras. So let's see where this is affecting you most of all. This is higher knowledge, and I'm going to say this is crown. Is this the crown chakra? Yep. Oh, third eye. So, third eye chakra, you're going to need help walking through that darkness. So this is for the third eye chakra. It assists meditation and concentration, this mudra. It balances right and left sides of the brain, improves concentration. It opens and balances the third eye chakra and assists meditation. So what you do is you touch the tip of your index finger to the tip of the thumb, forming a circle. All other fingers extend outward and rest on the backs of the palms. Okay, so what you would do is this. I guess you do this. And you lay this in your lap, this symbol, lay it in your lap. And you sit with both feet on the floor and breathe deeply in and out. And you're going to notice a difference in the opening. If you're breathing up into the third eye, breathing in and out, I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. So as you hold that hand gesture on your upper thighs, and you say, I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe, this will help to open that third eye for you. All right? Okay, and then your Lakshmi, I'm going to pull a Lakshmi oracle card. Divine gods and goddesses. Let's see, who work with Lakshmi. Murugan, god of war and justice. Well, you know what? And you have the justice card here. Isn't that interesting? He looks pretty happy. Looks very wise too, huh? He's got that white aura around his head. Number 22. Okay. Morrigan, god of war and justice. For Capricorn. Morrigan was born to destroy evil and the demons or asuras who were destroying the world. The channeled message. I am a god of war for a reason. The demons still attack today, but you humans often close your eyes and say they are not really there. Some exist within humans and many outside them. But no, you can slay demons with your mind when it is conjoined with mine and those of other gods. Demons will cause much evil on your earth. You know, I had a channeled message from Gabriel last week or the week before, and that's just what he said. Earth is really the Garden of Eden. It's just the evil that exists there through, not through, the dark angels that cause the problems on earth. All right, so if this reading is about love or a relationship, take care with your lover and observe them carefully for signs of addictions and asuras. This is not the right time to commit to a marriage, but you may remain as friends. If it's related to work and business, consider doing space clearing on your work environment. There may be some conflict among workmates or employees, so they should seek energy clearing. Regarding if this is in regards to becoming educated in a certain field, think about working as a policeman or in the armed forces. You have a talent for resolving conflicts, so focus on professional training as a negotiator. Interesting. That Six of Coins is like negotiation. It's the art of give and take. Future, short-term conflicts in the family will be resolved with energy clearing. The long-term future is looking good as long as you stay on a regular meditation and spiritual path. So that is your reading, Capricorn. Thank you very much and good luck with that. All right, I wish you the best. Okay, up next is Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Let me put these cards back in the deck. Hope you're having a great week, Aquarius. Let's see what the reading is like for you today. I don't know, I was doing really well. It seems that there's a lot of pollen in the air today because I can really hear it in my voice. Let's see. Okay. So, Aquarius, I will be pulling a card for you from The Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krantz. I'll be reading tarot from using the Lover's Path tarot deck. And then I'll pull you a mudra card or a chakra. It'll either be a mudra or chakra for opening your energy body. And then a card from the Lakshmi Oracle. Okay, let's see what we have. What's the matter, Ranger? My doggy's moaning. What's the matter, buddy? You all right? You okay, big boy? Okay. Let's see. Oh, what's the matter, sweetie? Aw. Oh, listen to it. Can you hear him? He's kind of like moaning and whining. It's your bedtime. It's his bedtime. It's late for him. Is it late for you? Yeah? You gonna come over here and tell me the Reader's Digest version of your story? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Ranger, you just relax, babe. You just relax. You hear that mockingbird? There's a mockingbird outside. Okay, here we go. For Aquarius, spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers. Please help me to give a clear, concise, accurate reading to Aquarius for the week of May 8th to 14th. Bring forth messages for their highest good at this time. Let's see. Okay. Aquarius, you have the storm. The storm. Let's see what the storm is bringing in. Let's see. XLB. XLBII. Here we go. The storm. Okay. It says the chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. So, when you're in the light and the storm comes, this is meaningful obliteration and annihilation. Oh boy. When you're in the darkness, when you're in the shadow, this is meaningless disorder and dysfunction. So where are you? Are you in the shadow or the light? I'm going to say you're in the light. And like the Wheel of Fortune says, stay in the center, stay in the eye of the storm, and just watch what's happening. Don't make any decisions yet. All right, don't make any decisions. Let the storm come and let the storm go. And you'll pick up the pieces once it's cleared out, because it will clear. You will be okay. That I can promise. I'm going to change this. Let's see. That's better. You will be okay. You're not the first person to go through this kind of energy, although that's probably no consolation to you. This will be a difficult time. So this is an energy that you feel has been coming for some time. It's usually not a surprise. Very typically it is no surprise. You've just been waiting for the other shoe to drop. What is it, Ranger? What? Go lay down, hon. Go ahead, go lay down. Go lay down. Go on. Ranger, go lay down. Good boy. Go ahead, go lay down. Go ahead, go lay down, Ranger. Good boy. Go ahead. Go ahead, go lay down. Oh my goodness, dogs are like 2-year-olds, right? Go ahead, Ranger. Go. Hold on a minute. Come on. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on, come lay down. Come on, let's go. Come on. There you go. You lay down there. All right. Okay, here we go for Aquarius. I'm going to put the cards out first, and then I will read them. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Cups. We have Justice. Interesting. We have This is weird. I have to look something up. This is, I don't know, maybe in this deck it's not. It is. All right. We have the Chariot. So you have Justice right next to the Chariot. The Chariot is right underneath the Magician. And we have the Eight of Cups. There you go. Moving away from what doesn't serve you. And we have the King of Cups. I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups opposite each other. He's looking this way, she's looking that way. I have the Nine of Coins underneath the Chariot and the Hierophant. It seems to me it looks to me as though there's an affair going on here, or a marriage where you are not really suited to one another. I'm going to say this is you, the Prince of Cups, which is really the Knight of Cups. We have the Magician, and in this deck, the Lover's Path Tarot. On all the major arcana cards, you have one of the mythological love affairs going on there. But this is the Magician. So there's you, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups. And I'm going to say that this was not a match made in heaven. That there was something about this. Oh boy, okay. Anyway, this was not a match made in heaven. You could have been seduced by this person. Just because this is a queen doesn't mean it has to be a female. This can be the male. It could be a female. It can be opposite roles. However, they have the energy of that. And then, so I feel like the Knight of Cups was seduced by the Queen of Cups. Justice is occurring at this time. The Chariot is in the center, and this is the in the position of the conflict. What is the conflict? And this is the Chariot. The conflict is that this is not a match made in heaven. That maybe you're realizing that you've been taken for a ride. I hate to say it that way, but that's the feeling I'm getting from this. You're realizing that it's time to go. This is the card. Eight of Cups is about leaving a situation that no longer serves you. And in this case, yeah, that's what that is. And then this King of Cups, it's as though this King of Cups is here waiting for you. So you got involved with the wrong cups. You know, they're male and female energies, not necessarily male or female in gender. Okay? So I think you are with the wrong person, and I think what's going to happen here with this Tower moment is that divorce is going to ensue. And what's going to happen is that financially you will be okay. You will have all of the financial foundations that you need going forward. That's not a problem for you. The problem is that this would be the outcome, the completion, is that you're married, are with the wrong person, and this other person sort of has taken you for a ride. And perhaps we'll be marrying someone else, or we'll be with someone else. Interesting. But there's justice here. I don't know if I showed you this justice card. There is justice here for you. You have justice, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups in the center. And then I think you go from being the Prince of Cups. I think you go from being the Prince of Cups to becoming the King of Cups through this experience. You've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom emotionally from this experience. And it frees you. This card, the Nine of Coins, is the card of the energy of the self-made woman, but I'm feeling that this is a card of freedom. That this leaving this relationship, it could be a work situation, you know, it doesn't have to be a male-female, but your work situation, if it's a work situation, they betrayed you nonetheless. So I'm not sure if it's work or, trying to get the right color here. Work or love relationship, but you've been betrayed. You've been taken for a ride is what I want to say. You thought it was a magical pairing, but it was not. And then justice came knocking at your door to say, oh, no, this is not your path. And although at a time, for up to a certain point, you did enjoy this relationship, whether it's a love relationship or a job that you were in, but you're leaving that job. And through the process of this learning, you became the King of Cups rather than the Prince of Cups, the Knight of Cups. and you're feeling great freedom, and you're either getting a new job, you're going to get a new job, or you're going to find a new mate. One or the other. This will be the end result, and this will be the right mate for you or the right job for you. So, wow, that's a lot. And this is not just unfolding. This has been unfolding for quite some time. That's what I see from this reading. This didn't happen yesterday and it's going to be over tomorrow. Wow, that's pretty incredible. All right. That's your reading. So you have the Tower and revelation that, you know, the universe wants justice for you. This reading is for you. The justice is for you. And you will certainly grow through this situation. All right. I hope you will, because it's going to have a nice outcome for you. But just stay in the center of the storm, like the card says. Stay in the eye of the storm. And you'll be great. All right. Your mudra or chakra card is surrender. 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 So this mudra is helpful to release, support, and ground you. It benefits the reduction of tension. It supports eliminatory and reproductive systems, slows and directs breath into the pelvis. So just surrender. Just saying that word to me is a surrender. So in order to do this mudra, you bring the hands together, connect the tips of the index and pinky fingers. Curl the middle and ring fingers in to touch the thumb tips. I see. Okay, so here's the pinkies, here's the index, and these others go to the thumbs. Okay, rest the hands in front of the belly, wrists on thighs. It lowers blood pressure. And the focus of this mudra is, with deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. And there you go. You're surrendering this job. You're surrendering this relationship because this is no more. You don't need this anymore in your life. You've learned the lesson and you're ready to move on. Okay, your Lakshmi card from the Lakshmi Oracle. This is for Aquarius. Yamuna Devi, goddess of purification. Well, hon, you're going through the purification, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what this is about. Number 36. Excuse me. 34, 36. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yamuna Devi is the goddess of the sacred Yamuna River in India, the largest tributary of the Ganges. Here's the channeled message for you. As you see in your mind my sacred river, as I stand on its bank with my tortoise, sense my energy start to flow first around, then through you as you place your fingertips together. Interesting. Sense my true powers of purification and rejoice. So here in the, if this is a love situation, it says, trust your lover, but trust yourself more. Think about whether they are on the spiritual path with you or for you. All of the choices in this relationship need to be carefully considered. If it's regarding work and business, this is a good time to expand your business or seek new work. There you go. The future. Health concerns can be overcome quickly with temple healing. Fresh beginnings and good fortune are coming, and your psychic abilities will increase, and you are acting under the energies of the cup suit. So that's all about psychic abilities. So this is just confirming the reading that I just offered to you, Aquarius. So God bless you. Good luck to you. I know that everything will work out. It may feel really uncomfortable, but that's all it will feel. Just stay in the center of the storm and get through this time, because it will come out just fine for you. Okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Aquarius. Okay, next up is Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Nice to see you. Let's get these cards put back. Shuffle things up. Pisces, okay, please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you would. And if you would like a private reading with me, you can go to my website, www.tarotbyginger.com. I offer tarot readings, channeled messages from ascended masters and angels, and as well as mediumship readings. So you can check out all of my offerings on my website. All right. Please share these videos if with friends who may be like-minded. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So the archetype, your card for the week, the weekly energy, is from the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krantz. Let's see what we have for you for Pisces this week. All right, you don't want to bend that way. Let's see. Oh shoot, I don't want to do it that way. Then they'll be really messed up. We want to do it this way. Okay, here we go. These cards are hard to shuffle. It's kind of crazy. But I really like these cards. Okay. The right card comes out, no doubt. It's just how it goes in this business. The right card comes out. The right card for you. Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers, please help me to pull a reading that is for Pisces for the week of May 8th to 14th, 2022, for their highest good, for their highest and best good. Okay, here we go, Pisces. You have the riddle. Looks kind of interesting. Let's see what that's about. What's the conundrum? I think it's about not being able to figure out the answer, so just let it go, which kind of, makes sense to me. Astrologically, it makes sense. So it's 53. Here we go, the riddle. Not the riddler, it's the riddle. For Pisces, when the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. So this is kind of like the moon. You really don't know what's going to happen, and there's no way of finding out yet, because there are forces at work behind the scenes that are who are working on your behalf. That's what I'm going to say. It's going to be a positive outcome. Don't worry about it. Everything is going to be okay. You just do what you do right now. Don't make any major drastic changes in the things that you do. That's probably the best advice to offer when the moon is in the full in the sky, because that's when we become lunatics. Don't become a lunatic, just settle in. And nothing has to change today. All right, this is for Pisces. Let's see what we get. Okay. We have you, the Eight of Coins. This is you. So you're hard at work, doing what you do well. You're very good at it, and you're getting even better. The next card is the Empress. This is your situation. So you're trying to create greater abundance for yourself with this card. That's what that's about. Yeah, you're already very abundant. The result of the two of those things is the Queen of Arrows. Now, the thing is, the Queen of Arrows is a widow. She's widowed. Let's see what comes next. Then we have Wisdom. Oh, Scheherazade. We have the High Priestess. You have the Queen of Arrows, and then you have the High Priestess. And here's the Death card, Pluto. Transformation. Transformation is occurring. You know, this transformation is occurring now while you think nothing is happening. While you think everything is at a standstill, the transformation is occurring. And here's your Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Love overflowing. It's a gift of love overflowing. And then you have the Four of Cups. Because you don't really see, oh, this is interesting. So you have the Ace of Cups, but here you are with the Four of Cups thinking that you lost out on something. But you haven't seen that Ace of Cups yet. It hasn't been offered yet. Then you have, this is the Devil. Or is that the Tower? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that is the Tower. This is the Tower. Is it your tower? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be okay. There's even an angel there to say, hey, hon, everything's okay. It's not what you think. So let's see. So we're starting out this reading with the riddle. Don't try to figure it out, it says. Just be. Just be yourself. So what's happening here? I think that's what's happening here is that for a long time, probably years, you've been in a relationship. What I'm going to say is you've been in a relationship, but you feel like you're alone. And so you really focus on your work because what is there to go home to? You're really alone. The spouse is not there for you. They're kind of off into their own little world doing their own little thing. Yet you are very creative and abundant in your own right. Without all of this hard work, you're already creative and abundant. You're also a very intelligent person, and you're kind of trying to figure out, how am I going to stay in this relationship or am I going to leave? Am I going to stay or am I going to leave? And while you're going through all of this, transformation is coming about. It's working on you underneath the surface. And it's working in your favor. And you're probably in the throes of this transformation right now, which is a time where you don't feel comfortable at all. But here's this Ace of Cups coming in during this time of transformation. So this is here for you, but you don't see it yet because you're in the energy of the riddle. What you're seeing is like you're feeling like you missed the boat. You're missing out on life is how you're feeling. You feel like you're missing out on life. The Tower. Is this you or is this your partner ending the relationship? Because I think something's going to give. Something's going to give. Is it going to happen this week? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen for a long time yet. Not quite a year, maybe by the end of the year. But things are working and developing in this direction. Something's got to change. If nothing changes, nothing changes, and you're not going to be able to live in that situation. And what the spirit guides are telling you is the Wheel of Fortune turns round and round. And you're in a downswing right now, but things are turning up. Things are looking up. There's no doubting that, huh? That spirit guide's pretty obvious. So that spirit guide's going to make itself obvious to you. Hello, wake up. Wake up, wake up. I've got this nice Ace of Cups here for you. So what are you going to do, Pisces? Are you going to work hard towards staying right where you are? Or are you going to take the Queen of Swords advice and make some changes? She's thinking about the changes that she would like to see in her life because she deserves to be happy in this life. That's what the Queen of Swords knows. All right, I'm going to pull a mudra card for you to help you direct your energy and clear your energy through this time. I gotta tell you, it's really kind of difficult to do weekly readings because these energies are very powerful, and this kind of stuff does not happen in a week, but it's showing you the energies that are around you at this time and what's working for and against you. And you know, there's nothing here working against you in this reading. There's nothing working against you. It's working in your favor. It's working for you. Determination. This is the sacral chakra. I mean the solar plexus chakra, the area where we find our confidence, our courage is here. It says it assists this mudra, this hand gesture, assists spiritual discipline, transformation, and willpower. The benefits are optimized digestion and assimilation of nutrients, supports the kidneys and adrenal glands, cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. And the instructions to create this mudra. With each hand, curl the fingers inward, bringing the pads of the fingers toward the palms, thumbs on the outside. Bring the heels of the hands together and join the second joints of the fingers. Extend the two thumbs and bring together. Hold hands lightly against your abdomen. Relax the shoulders down and lengthen the spine. And the focus is, my sense of positive determination arises from within. Here's your sense of positive determination right here. There you go. Okay, let me pull a Lakshmi card for you, Pisces. This is not an easy reading. Actually, the last few readings have not been very easy. Many of us seem to be going through some difficult times in our lives, but they're just temporary. Even if it's a couple of years, it's temporary. It's not for the rest of your life unless you choose to make it so. That's up to you. But opportunity for change is in every one of these readings, and it's beautiful change that would be coming your way. Lakshmi, Maria Man, Mother Goddess of Women. Mother Goddess of Wisdom, Goddess of Women. All right, for you women out there, Goddess of Women, 19. Notice she's got her own mudras going on there. This goddess is an ancient Dravidian protector goddess who is very popular in South India, and the channeled message from this goddess is, as a goddess, I have great powers, so you would be well advised never to invoke my presence lightly or harm one of my priestesses or followers. I can take actions that will bring you joy or great difficulty as I protect the poorest of women. Remember this always, for once you seek my blessings, you must honor my powers as a protective goddess who sees the truth clearly. So, in love, it says, the guidance is, take care with any man or woman who seeks you as a friend or in marriage to first see their good nature and wisdom above all else. A good relationship is possible for you. That's the Ace of Cups. For work and business, you may need to take action in your employment or business to secure your future. Do not rely on management or others to advise you of your best path forward. Interesting. For someone who's studying in school, your present studies will be successful. More study would be very beneficial. And for the future in general, you have a bright future, so trust your independent mind and spiritual powers. All right, there you go, Pisces. That's your reading for the week of May 8th to 14, 2022. I wish you the best. God bless, and I will see you all next week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.